Look around you. The blue sky, the air filling your lungs, the solid ground holding you up. It all feels permanent, as if the earth was simply always like this, waiting for you to show up. But none of it was inevitable. This breathable, green and blue world was not handed to us finished. It was built, slowly, over billions of years, by engineers so small that 1 million of them could rest on the head of a pin. And here's the part that should stop you cold. When these tiny builders finished creating the air you're breathing right now, they triggered one of the largest mass extinctions in the history of the planet. They almost destroyed everything, including themselves. Stay with me, because in the next 5 minutes, you'll never look at a single handful of dirt the same way again. Before we go down, do something for me. Tell me in the comments which city you're watching from. I love seeing just how far this hidden world reaches, and if uncovering the forces that secretly shaped your world is what you're here for, that subscribe button keeps you with us, and a quick like genuinely helps more curious people find this. To understand what they built, picture the early Earth, a place where you'd die in a single breath. No oxygen worth mentioning, a toxic volcanic haze. And into that hostile world comes the first life, microbes. For an almost unimaginable stretch of time, they are the only living things on the entire planet. No plants, no animals. Just microbes, alone, for billions of years, quietly beginning to rebuild the world. Then comes the single most important act of construction in Earth's history. In the ancient seas, a microbe called cyanobacteria learns a new trick: photosynthesis. It captures sunlight, and as waste, it releases a strange new gas, oxygen. At first, the oceans and rocks soak it up, but generation after generation, the microbes keep pumping it out until it floods the sky. Scientists call it the Great Oxidation Event. But here's the dark twist. To the life that already existed, this new oxygen was poison. The planet's original inhabitants had evolved with no oxygen at all, and the rising tide of it was a catastrophe, likely one of the biggest extinctions ever. The microbes that built our air did it by causing an apocalypse for the world before them. Life, remaking the planet, nearly wiped itself out. And we're not guessing. The evidence is written in stone: banded iron formations, layered rock striped red and gray, formed as that early oxygen rusted the iron dissolved in the seas. When you look at those stripes, you're reading the diary of the builders, the literal rusting of an entire planet. Now think it doesn't touch you personally. Hold on. The oxygen drifting high into the atmosphere became ozone, the invisible shield that blocks the sun's deadliest radiation. Before that shield, the land was lethal. The microbes, by filling the sky, accidentally built the sunscreen that let life crawl out of the sea and onto solid ground. Every forest, every animal that ever walked, all of it owes its existence to that shield. But the strangest construction happened inside you. Your body is built from proteins and DNA, and both need nitrogen. The air is nearly 80% nitrogen, and yet, in that form, it's useless to nearly every living thing. Only certain microbes hold the key. They pull nitrogen straight out of the air and turn it into something life can use. Every protein in your muscles, every strand of your DNA, contains nitrogen first captured by a microbe. Without these invisible chemists, the entire web of life collapses. And it gets more personal still. More than 1 billion years ago, one ancient microbe swallowed another. And instead of digesting it, the two became partners forever. That swallowed microbe became the mitochondria, the tiny power plants humming inside almost every cell of your body right now, making the energy that lets you move, think, and exist. At the deepest level of your own cells, you are built out of the microbial world. We like to imagine ourselves as the masters of this planet, builders of cities, movers of mountains. But every monument we've ever raised stands on ground the microbes made, beneath the sky they filled, breathing air they produced, in bodies they helped construct from the inside out. We didn't inherit a finished world and improve it. We arrived, unimaginably late, onto a stage that had already been built across billions of years by the smallest hands imaginable. So the next time you take a breath or feel the sun without being burned, remember the architects you will never see. They left no names, only the stripes in ancient rock and the air in your lungs. And the greatest construction project in the history of the Earth is still going on right now, all around you and inside you, in total silence.